Hi all, welcome to my channel. I'm Mark, this is Mark's Mods, and today guys we're going to be doing our Enterprise D build. So we are going to do stage 105 of Build the Enterprise D. Now, last bit of framework today. Yes, can you believe it? The framework will be over, thank goodness. It's been a long time coming, but I will be glad to get it out of the way. It has not been the best thing in the world doing this framework, but it was a necessary thing to do. But yeah, but we finally get it in. Now I have installed the LEDs onto the framework before this recording, only to try and make it a little bit easier on me, because when we're putting this framework in, it is absolutely hard work. But fingers crossed, everything goes well today and doesn't take about 3 hours that it took me last time when I put the panel on the star drive section. Anyway, let's get started. So with all that said, let's get modeling.
Program complete. Enter when ready.
Okay guys, stage 105, monumental because this is the last piece of framework we'll be putting on our Enterprise D. So basically what I have done, like I said, is I've installed all the LEDs off camera. That's just trying to make it a little bit easier for me to fit this. So what we need to do is we need to go to the top camera and bring our saucer section across. Try and get it into frame. Now remember, we've got one LED coming from here, which is fine. We've got to be careful of these LEDs here, and I've got an extra wire here also, which was for the mod. So we're going to fit this into place. So I want to make sure I don't trap any of the wires. So I've got like a wire there that I don't want to trap, to make sure that they all are going the correct place. So I should have a terminal there, should have a terminal there. I'm just missing one of the terminals. I think we're more or less where we should be. 1, 2, 3. Yep, that is correct. We should have 3 wires, 3 terminals coming out. Perfect. And that actually sits pretty nice on there. I'm not trapping any wires that I can see. Maybe there's a wire here. It possibly needs to go underneath. So just take the time to check everything. I've got a wire here that I don't want to get trapped. Just all about a bit of patience in what we're doing. Just making sure that we've got all our wires. We've got a spare LED bulb here. We've got 3 connectors. All of them are in place. We've got the wire coming out here, which is correct. Right, so I think we are ready to fix this in place. So the first screw I'm going to put in is a JM screw. Now, actually, this, I think, does that get fitted on top? Yes, it does. Okay. So we're going to be putting one in here first of all. It's a rather small screw. I've had to go for the PH0. So, right, so let's get this in. Just a little bit concerned about this wire here. Just wondering if we can just reposition it slightly. Yep, we can. Not going to affect anything. Okay, we'll get this screw in. Okay, so that's that one done. Now, the main screws that are going into this is BMs, but we do have some FMs to put in, which I think I'm going to do next. So let's get some FMs. So we want 2 FMs down here. That's 1. And it is just a case of making sure you're just following the reference guide correctly. Or in my case, getting a screw on a screwdriver. Okay, so the rest of the screws, I believe now, are all BMs. So let's get going with the BM screws. So I'm going to put 2 BM screws here next. Now these can be tough screws to get in when you're doing framework. You want it to fit as best as possible. Right, that one wasn't going in at all. I might have had some flash in there. But it's going in just with a bit of muscle. Okay, so the next 2 I'm going to do are 2 BM screws, 1 here and 1 here. Okay, that's 1 in there. Okay, so next BM screws are going to go in here. That's 1 in there. And that's 1 in there. Whew, right, okay. Let's make sure that them are tight. All right, so the last 2 BM screws to put in is going to be 1, 2 in there. That's 1 in there. And this is the final screw to hold the final piece of framework in place. Okay, fantastic. Right, one last job to do, and I did say to do this beforehand, but I just thought it would be easier to do this now. We are going to put these LEDs into our circuit board. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 up on this one. 1, 2, 4th one up on this one. Is that correct? Well, if we do go from the bottom, 1, 2, 3. So I should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, so 1 is going to be going right at the end here. And we do have some available ports on here, so I don't think this is the last of the lights going in. Well, it won't be actually. Okay. And then we should have 2 free slots just down here for the other 2. Okay, and the last wire, where's that? I saw it a minute ago. There we go. Easy to see when you label them. And then we're just going to go into there. Okay, biggest test now. Does it all work? Yes, it does. So if I turn the lamp off, everything round here is working as it should do. Everything behind is working as it should do. I'm pretty happy with that. Wow. So it's done. The framework is finally done on this build. That is amazing. Absolutely amazing. It's taken its time, but it's been worth it in the long run. Now I'm just going to move the saucer section. Let me switch that off to one side because we would have a little bit more to do in this magazine. So basically we would be putting some screw cover panels in place, which I have them all here. I'm not going to do that because, as you know, I'm waiting till the end of the build to make sure everything works on it. Then I can put these on. So I won't be putting these on until the final bits have been done and I know everything is working, in case I have to take it apart if something's not working. But so they've just gone into a nice bag ready to go on eventually. And that's it, guys. That is all there is to do in this stage. I am really chuffed that we've got the final piece of framework in, which is a great task. And I'm really chuffed that it's all sort of working. I just want to get the paneling finished now. And then, yeah, it's all the way to the finish line. So, guys, that is stage 105 complete. Well, guys, that is it for our Enterprise D build. That was amazing, as always. I'm so glad that we have finally finished the framework and we can sort of get the panels finished now. And it's homeward bound, guys, homeward bound. It's, yeah, huge smile on my face with this one because that skeleton hasn't been the easiest. It wasn't too bad when we did the upper section of the saucer, but the lower section was an absolute nightmare to do. So I'm chuffed it's all finally over and done with. About time. Anyway, guys, if you like this video, please give it a massive thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell and you'll be notified of any future videos. But as for always, stay safe and bye for now.